All right, guys, tonight I have a pretty cool watch that my good friend Homer sent over. Um, you know, Straight up with you guys, though, this isn't something that I would normally probably go after, although I think it is a really cool watch. And I understand, the detail that was put into it and how good looking it is overall now that I have one in hand, but it's definitely not something that I would, I'm not chasing after it. So, but it's always nice when, Homer or any other person that wants to send in a really cool watch, then yeah, I'm going to check it out. We're going to do it on the channel. We're going to check it out together. So, because there's definitely a market for these, and there's tons of people that are after these Maurice, Lacroix, Aikon lines. They have a few different colorways and they have a few different models and everything. But this one's really cool, and just wanted to say big thanks to Homer for sending this over, because otherwise I wouldn't be looking at it and you wouldn't be checking it out on my channel. So let's talk about some specs real quick. It is a 42 millimeter case. The lug to lug, if you remove the integrated bracelet, so from here to here is like 48 mil. This thing is super thin, only 10.5 millimeter thick. Now, the integrated bracelet is done with perfection on this. I mean, if you're going to integrate a bracelet, this is how you do it. And I'll show you a couple other things. And of course, there's different strap options too that you can get from the manufacturer. So you have screw down crown. It is signed. Where the movement's automatic movement. It is, I forget the model number they put on the movement, but it's basically their version of a Sellita SW200 that they've modified to whatever their specs are. Butterfly clasp. I mean, this bracelet is really cool. Let me zoom in so I can show you something on it. When I talk about the way they integrated it, you can see there's the movement there, nice display back, some nice finishing touches on the back here. Nothing over the top crazy, but well done. But I wanted to point out, so you got these two little guys here on each side of the bracelet, and you can remove it really easily with those. And they even put their logo on those. How crazy is that? That is a cool little detail that they've done. So really cool. It's easy to pop it off and put it back on. It just kind of pops off just like that. You could put the other strap on there or whatever you want, or cleaning it or servicing it or whatever the purpose of popping it off. But it's super easy to do, and you can just line it right back up, and it'll lock right back in place just like it's supposed to. So you're going to want to make sure those are in before you strap it on. So let's give you a wrist shot here real quick on my 7.25 inch wrist. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of butterfly clasp, but on this guy it's done at a nice level. It just gives you that continuation of that bracelet, and with the brushing going in different directions on this, it just plays with the light so much. It's so awesome. So there it is. You can see it wears and just looks great on a 7.25 inch wrist, and I'm sure many other size wrists as well. So very, very cool. Let's talk about the dial real quick, because this dial is got a little something going on there. So you got that silvery white color to it, and then you have those applied indices. You have a couple flat spots on the dial there to print the company name and automatic down below, and then you have the applied company logo just above the name, and it does have a little bit of curve to it, so you can see the way the light reflects off it there. But everything's done at a super high level here. I even like the way the texture on the dial is. It's just so dynamic. It gives it so much more depth than just going with a flat satin or a gloss. So really cool looking watch. And for this style of watch, I imagine it would be considered affordable. I think these come in at just under $2,000 on the used secondhand market. I'm pretty sure you can score them for, I could be wrong, but I think around $1,000, just over $1,000, something like that. If you guys have one or bought one used or something like that, let me know. But overall, a super, super cool watch, and I can't thank Homer enough for sending this in, because otherwise I would have never checked one of these out. And you can see it's a great watch. It's really well done. I love when they do the brushing in different directions like that to get it to play like that. That's how that Pelton that's being made down in Detroit, that's how he does that bracelet too. I'm sure there's, what is it, the Royal Oak, and there's a couple other really higher end watches out there too that, you know, are outside of most of our price ranges. You know, it's already a reach at $2,000 for most of us for this, but you know, you start getting down in that second, you know, the used market, the secondary market, and when you're talking around $1,000, it's, you know, suddenly becomes obtainable. If this is something that you're lusting after, then definitely look on the used market. You know, save yourself a few dollars and get a really good example, you know, unless you want that full-blown experience of getting at the authorized dealer, which I can totally understand. So thanks for watching, guys, and again, big thanks to Homer for sending this guy in. I am going to give you, let me go shut the light off. I'm going to give you a lume shot. There's lume on this. It's not Seiko lume or anything like that, but they put some lume on it. It's not, yeah, you can see there. I'm not even going to do any backlighting, but you can see there. I mean, it's definitely got lume. Maybe I should get a little more backlighting here. There you go. So you can see it's decently applied. So overall, really cool watch. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you real soon on the next video. It's focusing in on the monster back there. Oh, monster.